Hi, good evening all. My name is Vishal Manocha, owner and director at Networth Immigration Solutions, companies based in Brampton, Ontario. I'm a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. This is a small video about post-graduation work permit. Recently, the January intake has just got over. College students have finished up their this term, the final term in April. From most of the universities, colleges, the exams are done. And definitely you all will be excited about your further stay in Canada. The next step is applying your postgraduate work permit. Now this is a very, very important step of your life. It has to be taken care of, otherwise your whole stay in Canada, definitely if you do anything wrong at this stage, your further stay in Canada may not be extended. Depending on the length of the program, you are eligible for up to 3 years of post-graduation work permit. It depends what program you have done. Doesn't depend on the level of the program, but what is the duration of your program will determine your work permit length. Now, what are the common mistakes people make once they want to apply for the post-graduation work permit? First is a decision of going to a border. Should we or should we not? Yes, definitely we have seen students going to the border and getting their work permit, but the success rate is 70%. We come across those 30% client who get their rejection while they go to the border. The major reason of the rejection is sometimes they don't carry the exact documents or the wrong document, or sometimes the visa officer asks them a question and which they are not aware of the exact answer of those questions and they get rejected. So we are just happy for those clients who get it done from the border within a day. Yeah, that is an achievement that you can get in a day. But just think about before going there, that you have spent your 2 years in Canada, you spend it 35 to 40,000 on your education. A professional advice at this stage can extend your stay in Canada. If you make a small mistake at this step, definitely if your goal is to get permanent resident in Canada, definitely that will not be possible. So make sure if you plan to go to border, you should be well prepared. If you want to go, definitely our advice is not to go, not because we want you to come to us and get it done, just because for your own benefit. Because trust me, we get clients during this time who come to our office. Every day we get 1 or 2 people who have got rejections. Either they have gone to border, or second sort of people are the one who are doing their application of their own. Yes, you can do the application of your own, but again you have to be very, very careful. You are not a professional in the field. Every line written on the completion letter or a diploma or a transcript can make a difference. So you need to go through all your documents very, very properly. Secondly, you need to make sure you need to submit all your documents. Few people are missing on the right documents and then they get a rejection on the ground because the complete documents were not submitted. So that is another major reason of refusal. So if you want to avoid that, I'll just advise you to take a proper advice about this post-graduation work permit. It is very important. As I said to you earlier, it's 2 years you've already spent, a lot of money has been invested, and definitely I know you all want now to get an extension of a post-graduation work permit. Just by avoiding silly mistakes, you can definitely achieve your goal and get a post-graduation work permit. Just come and visit us once for the professional advice. This is very important at this stage. As I said, if you missed out on this part, your further stay in Canada, definitely it can be a situation where you're not able to extend your visas. We have even seen clients going to the border and coming back with a visitor record and not been extended a work permit or a study permit option been provided to them. Because there are a lot of things you need to keep in mind. So just before you decide about how you want to do this application, you want to go to the border or you want to do it by yourself, I'll just advise you to come and visit us once. We are centrally located in Brampton. We'll be happy to assist you and advise you what's the best way of doing it. You can do your application of your own. As I said, no problem at all. You can do it. It seems to be a simple application, but as I said again, there are a lot of people who come to us with refusals. And the refusals are on very, very silly mistakes. Then they have to wait for another 3 months for getting a work permit if you even reapply. Because we know that with the new rule now you can apply within 180 days, even if your study permit is not valid. This was a rule which came on 14th of February 2019. So definitely that rules give you a bit of liberty that you have got some extended days. But again, that is again a tricky part. You need to understand what time your study permit should have been valid, and you have to calculate your days very, very properly. Don't leave it to the end days to apply for your post-graduation work permit. You are allowed to work full time once you apply for your post-graduate work permit, right? So even if you have to wait for 3 months to get a decision, no problem at all. You're completely allowed to work. So as I said, only go to border if you think that you have some emergency and you want this work permit, or somebody's offering you a job but they said you should have a work permit, then only go to border and get it done. If you're not in a hurry, then there's no harm applying online or paper application. Even if you do it of your own, no problem at all, but just make sure you're doing it very, very properly. But still, if you need any advice, their number and address mentioned on our Facebook page. You can get those information, contact us, book an appointment, and we'll be very, very happy to help you. I hope all of you get your post-graduate work permit and that leads you to permanent residency. Best of luck for the application. If you need our advice, get back to us and we'll be definitely like to help you. Thank you.